Good morning. Let me tell you something. Man, if you're going to walk this spiritual path, this is just my advice. You can take it or leave it. You're going to have to open up your mind. Open up your mind to something grander. If you keep seeing something, even if it just seems so small, but it keeps showing up, fucking look into it. You have to. You have to. If you want to see this through, and you want to become your best version, and you want to become a divine being, which you already are, but you have a belief in your head that you're separate from it. So you need to remove that separation, and you need to trust yourself. And you need to start looking into these things. Like, I never let anything pass my awareness without second guessing it. For example, I'm walking through beautiful nature. Beautiful. And I live in Washington State. And it's mushroom season. So, I have a relationship with mushrooms. And I like looking around, I don't feel like I'm savvy enough to just start picking mushrooms and eating them, so I don't do that. And I don't recommend you doing it either. But I was walking along and I seen this odd looking mushroom. And someone says, identify that mushroom. So I pull out my mushroom identifier and it comes up with this mushroom, and they give me the scientific name, which I don't understand, but then a nickname for it was golden trumpet. And I'm like, golden trumpet? That sounds like some type of spiritual text that you hear, you know what I mean. Look, this shit has nothing to do with religion. So if you associate anything or any of this experience with religion, you're off. Religion was built to control the masses. That's just what it is. And if you resonate with it, then that's great. Then that means that's probably your path. But if you don't, quit associating with it, because that's my problem. I used to associate, Jesus, Buddha, all the ascended masters, all the saints with religion. It has fucking nothing to do with religion. It just has to do with all that is. And once you can realize that and you start looking into things that keep showing up, it's trying to deliver a message to you. So this golden trumpet, I ended up Googling it. And it said, as soon as I Googled it, first thing that popped up on my Google search was spiritual meaning for plants with the name golden trumpet. And it was mentioning something along the lines, I don't know because I only read it like once or twice, but it said there's 3 steps to it. The first one is building an individual, and that is you becoming your best version. That is you working on yourself, removing the programs, getting it the fuck out of here. So you have your own mind, and you're not out there trying to impress anybody, and you're just living for yourself and being of service, saying, how may I serve? And your second, so once that individual is built, your second step is surrendering that individual, yourself, to the divine, even though if you don't know what it means. Just surrender it. You surrender it. And once you take that step, then the divine steps in and turns you into the divine being of light that you are. Now, what are the odds of this finding me? What are the odds that I keep on getting these messages of new beginnings? Everything that I've ever wanted to manifest is starting to unfold. And I'm just observing it. I realize that there's a plan for me. I don't know what it is. So I'm going to quit guessing. I'm fucking done guessing what this fucking plan is. Because, our ego mind likes to attach to certain outcomes to benefit us. To put us in the best position possible. And we lose sight of our true goals. And that is just to be our best version, being of service, sharing the love that's in your heart that you came here to share. Because that's all that this is about, is love. If it's not love, it's an illusion. If it's not love projecting from your being, it's a bad program. And you got to step up out of that shit. Maybe you're not ready for that now. Maybe you just started your path. Who knows? But let me tell you something. I've been going through this for not even 2 years. It'd be like 2 years somewhere around next February. And I have grown so much in the last 6 months. Far greater than I've ever seen any fucking YouTuber or any spiritual content out there. Most of these people been on their journey for the last decade. I just started this. And I'm like, what? I'm like, why is this coming so quickly for me? You know, I'm grateful. Don't get me wrong. I am absolutely grateful. And I realize that there is some deep shit going on. And once you just learn to surrender to that, man, everything just starts happening for you. Quit trying to guess what's around that corner. Quit trying to guess where the universe is trying to bring you. Quit trying to guess whether what people are right for you. Because you know what? Your ego mind ain't going to know. It's not a thought. Quit thinking through life and start feeling. Start feeling your way through life. That was our problem. Everybody wants to fucking apply logic to everything. This shit ain't logical. Let me tell you. It's not logical. And you got to learn to trust. If you can't trust, it ain't going to work. And the first person that you need to learn to trust is yourself. Just know you have all the answers. You have all the answers that you want, that you need to propel you in the direction of your dreams, to be that best version, to be of service, to share that love, to just give yourself. And when I say give yourself, I mean in a balanced way, not in a way where you're giving so much of yourself you feel shortchanged. And that's up to you to decide whether what's enough and when you got to step back. You have to decide this. No one else can. And that is done through your heart, feeling it. Like, man, you know, it should be an equal energy exchange. For all that you give, you should receive back, and it should feel good. And if it's not feeling good, then there's something fucked up going on, and you got to fix it. No one else can. Quit acting like your mom has your answers, or your dad, or your girlfriend. If you're in a fucking relationship right now, and that person is trying to dictate where you're gonna do what you're gonna do with your life, and you just ain't feeling it, walk away. That karmic blessing is done, but you're hanging on to it because you're so petrified that better ain't gonna come. But I'm here to prove to you, once you release, you open up your hands for the blessings that are on their way. And best believe those blessings are going to be far greater than the ones that left. This shit's getting deep. Maybe this resonates with you. Maybe it doesn't. Like I said, I'm not looking to build a fucking, you know, I don't know what I'm looking. Like I said, I mean, if this resonates with you, then subscribe. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't. You know, I'm fucking Switzerland, baby. That's how I'm living my life now. And just know that the only person that you're competing with is the person that you were yesterday. So ask yourself this one question. What could I do today that will propel me to a better life? What could I do today that I forgot to do yesterday that attributes to me becoming my best version? However you want to state it, you know? It's all happening for us. And the moment that you can just let go and trust, you'll realize it. I don't feel like I got really much else to say, but if you leave with something, never overlook. Never feel like you're overreaching. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm looking too far into it. No, you're not. No, you're not. And the moment that you just give yourself away from it, give yourself to it and say, I'm open. I'm fucking open. You'll realize. I just want to state one more thing that has been going on. So, everywhere I go, I walk a lot. I'll find things on the ground. Lately, sometimes I'll find batteries. Little batteries. They're all dented up. They're all busted up. And I'm like, energy. Think of batteries, energy. And then, my phone acts weird. My phone has been acting weird. In the beginning, I couldn't get the connection for the charger to connect to my phone. I had to wiggle it, and I got like this iPhone 10. So if you know that cord doesn't mess up easily. So I'm like, okay, maybe I have a connection problem. Maybe my connection to source is kind of off, and it's giving me a hint that I need to work on that. And then another thing that's been happening with my phone is the speaker. Look, I just looked at that fucking number. It was 1018, baby. Wake up, motherfuckers. So my earpiece, they'd be like, I'll be talking to someone, and they're like, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. And then I put on the speakerphone, or I'll put on the regular phone and put my ear to it, and I can't hear them. And what that tells me is that I have some type of block within my throat chakra or something. Something's going on. Now, I speak my truths, so I know it has nothing to do with that. But I think they're saying that there's some type of gift trying to come through, whether it's clear audience or clear whatever, and it's blocked, and we're working on getting that unblocked. And that's how you got to look at life. Everything is trying to remind you. Everything is telling you, giving you advice. Everything. Everything. Quit overthinking. And another thing, I had got this download the other day, and it was about oil and the energy crisis and how we're fucking up this planet. And it's so odd that I keep on seeing 710 everywhere. And what is 710 backwards? 017. OIL. Oil. And then all this oil shit has been popping up. So I'm not sure yet. I'm sure I'll get more information on it. But just stay connected. The more connected that you are to yourself, the better off you'll be. You ain't got to impress anybody. Just got to be yourself. That's all you came here to be. So if you feel like you're just putting too much energy into other people, step away from that shit. It's not serving you. You're only going to walk off fucking miserable. Either way, I'm getting off. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. They resonated with the message that I had to say and just lives their fucking best life. Be you.